You're watching Nappicast by Jason Nappy Weather. It is clear in the county now. It's a clear blue sky, but down to the south, moisture's coming in ahead of the next storm to come our way. It'll be light today, and then it'll get heavier during the day tomorrow in the forecast, and that's all coming up in just a few seconds. Look at Sanford right now. The difference here in southern Maine, you've got an overcast sky. In northern Maine, the sun is out. So that's right. We got a storm coming in the forecast very soon here. I'll break it all down, get you ready for that storm that's coming our way in just a few seconds. And that storm's going to bring snow and rain. Most of it is going to be on the kind of snowier side tomorrow. There'll be a mix during the day today. Look at the cloud cover coming into the south. You see how the western mountains, a little bit of sunshine, especially as you head Jackman pretty much north up towards the Boundary Plateau, the North Woods, all clear. But south of that, we're pretty much locked in with cloud cover, and temperatures here are in the 20s and 30s. So where you have the sky clear, north, it's 20s, 30s, and 40s to the south. That wind is going to shift out of the east, and it's going to bring cooler air in from the Gulf of Maine and also the northeast, cooler air down from the northeast. But I wouldn't call this a nor'easter. There will hardly be any wind with it, but there is going to be a storm riding along the weather highway, and as that storm does so, it's going to throw moisture right over that cold air. So yes, we are going to definitely have a storm coming through later on, especially tonight and tomorrow. So here's the hour by hour tonight, where you see the blue, that is snow. Light to moderate, not an incredibly heavy storm, but by April standards, we're going to have some snow, especially at elevation. But when this comes through tonight, we'll get the snow to start off. And then during the day Tuesday, you've got the darker blue showing up right around central Maine, Katahdin, down east, where you'll have some banding go on. And because of those snow bands, you'll have snowfall rates around an inch an hour or so during the day Tuesday. And it needs to snow hard on a Tuesday in April with the high sun angle. It needs to snow hard for that snow to accumulate, and it will. So the moisture comes in later on this afternoon to southern Maine first. You see that here, 5, 6, 7 o'clock up the mid-coast, mostly southern Maine and the coast, and then it pushes north tonight while you're sleeping, and it'll change to pretty much an all-snow event. Not statewide. Notice Caribou doesn't get on the snow until really later in the day Tuesday. And I'll show you my snow map that I made. Here's an update with new details coming in. So I've got that bullseye right around Katahdin, heading south down towards Lincoln. There's a 4 to 8 inch stripe there too for basically down east, heading back towards Jackman. Southern Maine and western Maine, really it's up to 2. I don't expect a lot there. And then up in the county, it's around 2 to 4 at most, depending on how much this moisture heads north. Okay, so that's your updated forecast there as far as snow goes. And it's rain and snow with accumulation tomorrow. Clear and chilly, then we get in on the rain, okay? So the rain's going to come in for the weekend. So we'll clear out, and then the rain comes in for the weekend again. And this weekend pattern kind of storminess has been consistent now for a couple weeks or so. Rain and snow showers today in southern Maine. Not going to be in northern Maine, not even down east. And then 43, 47, but the coast 39 because that wind is going to shift out of the east and northeast. Tonight is where you get those snow showers south. They'll move north. Okay, not a lot of accumulation, slushy, inch or two at most, not a lot. And then for the mariners, it's so quiet that a small craft is not even up, okay, for today or really tonight. Notice here that seas are generally around 2 or 3 feet. So here's the new details that I have for the mountains 10-day forecast. Tomorrow it's going to be on and off snow, western mountains, northern mountains, relatively light there. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we clear out, we cool down, and then the rain comes in by Saturday and Sunday, with next week being on the dry side with temperatures 40s and 50s. So not full-on spring, but I mean, we'll take it. We could use a little bit of drying, even though we still have a little bit of a drought going on. For Tuesday, inland, I'm going to keep it as snow. A few miles inland, especially in southwest Maine, there's going to be mixing over there with some rain. Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday we clear out, mostly sunny. And then Thursday, it's partly cloudy. Friday, notice here, it is a cloudy sky with the rain coming in Saturday and Sunday. Then next week, we want to get to 60, but not quite just yet, with temperatures holding there a little bit below spring standards, but middle of April. So we'll see how much the roller coaster ride does for us there. Right now, Portland, Lewis, and Auburn, Eastport, and the live cameras. That's cloudy. Same thing in Bangor, but that changes tomorrow. Rain and snow showers at the coast. There'll be more snow accumulating from around Penobscot Bay heading down east. And then we clear out Wednesday, Thursday. Before Friday, the showers get in. And Saturday and Sunday, it's not a complete all-weekend washout, but Saturday is the heavier of the 2 days as far as the rain goes. And next week doesn't look bad, mid-50s, but there's a sign that we cool down towards the end of next week. And I'll updates on that on the trends on Nappicast.com. Thank you for watching.